Alright, let me come at this from a place most people don't talk about. You know that low-level frustration you feel when your desk forces you to constantly decide what deserves space on your screen? That's the exact problem the INNOCN 45C1R quietly erases. This is for the kind of person who hates breaking momentum. You don't like interruptions, even tiny ones. You want your tools to adapt to you, not the other way around. When you're locked in, you want everything visible, accessible, and flowing without friction. Before we go deeper, check the current price and availability while it's on your radar. Displays like this don't stay invisible for long once people understand what they replace. There's usually a very specific moment that leads you here. Maybe you realized your second monitor became more of a distraction than a help. Maybe bezels started feeling like walls. Maybe gaming felt fine, but never truly enveloping. You didn't need more performance. You needed more continuity. The first few days with this monitor feel strange in the best way. You stop arranging windows like puzzle pieces. You stop choosing what to minimize. Everything just lives where it belongs, and your brain immediately feels less crowded. Imagine working with your main task front and center, while side content stays visible without stealing attention. Imagine gaming where your peripheral vision finally matters, where the world doesn't abruptly end at flat edges. Even casual browsing feels expansive instead of boxed in. What really changes is your sense of rhythm. Once your eyes adjust to the curve and width, smaller screens feel interruptive. You notice the constant stopping and starting you used to accept. Every alternative suddenly feels like a downgrade. If you're thinking about waiting, don't assume stock or pricing will stay predictable. Check availability now, because hesitation usually turns into annoyance later. You might worry it's too wide or too much screen. That doubt disappears once you realize how naturally your eyes move across it. The curve doesn't demand attention. It guides it. Everything feels placed, not stretched. Here's the unexpected benefit. It reduces decision fatigue. When everything is already visible, your brain stops juggling priorities. You move faster, think clearer, and finish sessions with more energy left. Owning something like this gives your setup a sense of permanence. It feels committed. Like you've decided how you want to work and play, instead of constantly adapting around limitations. Your workspace feels uninterrupted and open, multitasking feels effortless, and natural games feel wider without distortion. Focus stays intact for longer stretches. Your desk finally feels complete. It takes up serious desk space not suited for minimal, compact setups. Eventually, the comparison loop breaks. You stop asking what else might work and realize you're just delaying what already fits your habits. At some point, choosing becomes easier than compromising. If you're ready to stop managing screen space and start using it fully, check the current price and availability of the INNOCN 45C1R now. Don't let this be the upgrade you delay while continuing to work around limits you've clearly outgrown.